A very good morning and most welcome in the fourth chapter, class 11 history, the rise of Islam, the Islamic world. Beta here a word is Islam. It's a Arabic word and the meaning of Islam is to enter in the peace. Is it not a interesting? The meaning of Islam is the enter in the peace, but in present time, most of the Islamic world is influenced by a very tough and critical violence. Terrorism is all over spreading in world on the name of Islam. India is also facing this violence on the name of Islam, which is known as the jihad, which is named as the Ghazwa-e-Hind. Such type of word is very harmful for the human society, and the main objective is the expansion of Islam. But it is an interesting fact that in beginning, when the Islam was going to start, the purpose, the goal, the situation was not like that. First of all, I would like to share in which condition this Islam origin started by a Prophet Muhammad, which was a citizen of a Quraysh clan of Makkah. Actually, the Arab, which is already, I want to locate this area in the map. This is the Arab. This is the Arab. And on the name of this region, this area is known as the Arabian Sea. Okay, and Makkah and Medina, these are two places on the world map. This region was generally settled by nomadic people who generally moved from place to place for the rearing purpose of their animal. This is not an good agricultural fertile land, so they were totally dependent on the pasturing. Nomadic peoples were sometime attack on the traders who moved from India to Mediterranean Sea through the Silk Route. And another very important thing, this region was a culture, and culture was the idol worshipping. They worshipped so many god and goddess. So in this region, for every clan had their own religion, own beliefs, own god and goddess, and they worship their god and their statue, and this statue is known as the Sanam. Sanam is a very popular word in the Bollywood, just like a stupid word in present time. They misused this Sanam in various way. Sanam means the statue. So many songs is also on the name of this Sanam. So there were so many Sanams worshipped by the people in the mosque. The worshipping place was also known as the mosque before the rising of Islam. And in Makkah, Quraysh Kabila Quraysh clan. The head was the Sheikh, and in this Sheikh, Abdullah was a chieftain of this clan. In the home of this Abdullah, a child born in 570. The name of this child was Muhammad. That time, Muhammad was a very normal child, and Makkah was a place wherein from very ancient time traders came, visited. It was a pilgrim center. So many statues are located around this Makkah, the black cubic shape, and this travels. This tour, religious tour, is known as the Hajj. Hajj, Makkah, Kaaba, mosque. These all types of words are older than Islam. These all words are a culture of the Arabs. One thing was very bad here. So many religious disputes, so many faiths, so many orthodoxy. On the name of the orthodoxy, priests were dominant in the society. So this Muhammad started a mission in Makkah, and he just established the an organization. But what happened? In beginning, the people of Makkah was not accepted the instructions or suggestions or missions of this Muhammad. So what happened? Muhammad, so many attack on the organization of Muhammad. So Muhammad in 622 shifted from Makkah to Medina. This incident is known as the Hijri, and the Islamic calendar Hijri is start from this incident. But in this movement, in the age of 40 years, in the Hira cave, Muhammad just went on the meditation for getting the peace, and Muhammad got the message of the God through the Gibraltar, and now Muhammad presented himself as a messenger of God. Now he was known as the Rasul. He was known as the Paigambar, who give the Paigam, Sandesh. So such type of development was going on in the Medina. Medina was the place the Prophet Muhammad established the Islam, and this Islam was emerging a new kind of revolution of the Arabs, who influenced all kinds of aspects of the society: economic, social, political, everything. So first of all, I would like to share which kind of objective of this Islam. First of all, Prophet Muhammad wanted to ban on the idol worship. Prophet Muhammad wanted to ban on the orthodoxy. Prophet Muhammad wanted to worship only one God, and that is the Allah. he believed in one God, Ekeshwar Vad. And Prophet Muhammad also so many, you can say, the beliefs of Islam. As for example, he also believed in the brotherhood and equality. Okay, and similarly, Islam also believe on the five vows, five traditions. What are these five tradition? वो पांच कौन कौन सी ड्यूटी है, कर्तव्य था इस्लाम का जो प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद ने प्रेजेंट किया. दीज आर द रीडिंग ऑफ कलमा पढ़ना. सेकेंड वॉज टू परफॉर्म द नमाज 5 times in one day, and roja fast during the month of Ramzan. It was essential for every Islam follower of Islam who are known as the Muslims. Zakat is a type of donation. Zakat is a type of sharing 2.5%, okay, of the total income. It was compulsory to give the donation to the poorest people. And fifth was the Hajj. Hajj means the religious tour for Makkah, Kaaba. So these are 5 duties of Islam. For this purpose, the people of maternal city of Muhammad, मदीना was द ननिहाल था. वो मामा का घर था इनके. मक्का उनके पिता का घर था और मदीना जो था उनके नानी का घर था. So this 5 duties and new kinds of ideology was promoted by the people of Medina, and Medina was emerged as a capital of this new kind of religious beliefs, that is the Islam. But what happened? Slowly, then after Prophet Muhammad, now Muhammad Sahab is known as the Prophet Muhammad after the getting of the message of the God by the after the meditation of Hira cave. And Prophet Muhammad wanted to expand this idea rapidly in the different parts of the Arab. So he established a political organization. He also recruited an army, and it is saying that the Prophet Muhammad is a messenger of only one messenger of God who have the message of God but who keep the sword in the hand. उनके हाथों में तलवार भी था. अब सोचिए, जिस नए धर्म की स्थापना हुई उनके हाथों में तलवार भी था. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि उन्होंने अपनी विचारधारा को विस्तृत करने के लिए, बहुत सारे इलाकों में लाने के लिए, not only use the speeches or deliver the messages of the religion, but also time to time he used the military, he used the force to expand the Islam. But what happened? In 632 he died, and he formed an organization which was known as the Ummah, who believe in the God, who believe in the Allah, and all this communities were the member of this ummah. In present time, the every Muslim country, every the religious Islamic religious leaders wanted to spread the impact of this ummah. Who are non-Islamic, they wanted to forcefully or any kinds to join in this ummah. The non-Islamic people is known as the kafir, kufr, who were the who have no belief in the Allah. So such kind of expansion practices always continues from the beginning of rising of Islam. It's a very common tradition. What happened, beta, after the death of Prophet Muhammad in 632? A new kind of organization established, and this is the known as the Caliph system. Khilafat, the main, they were the followers of the Prophet Muhammad, very closest persons, and there are 4 Khalifa. First Khalifa was the Abu Bakr, 632 to 634. The main objective, the main function of this Abu Bakr was to organize the Islamic world just after the death of Prophet Muhammad. And this Abu Bakr was elected caliphate. Then after, the second caliphate was the Umar, 634 to 644. The main achievement of the Umar was to expand the Islam, and he adopted a title Amir al-Mu'minin, and he started so many military missions. And during the period of Umar, so many new areas just came under the impact of this Khalifa. Okay, and he also generate some source of income for the military and political organization. He wanted to increase the income of this ummah through the military action, by the loots on the enemies, by the invasion on the other areas. They wanted to share this looted property among the soldiers, which was known as the Ganima. And Byzantine Empire to Sasanian dynasty, means the all Iran and the Iraq, which came under this ummah during the period of Umar. Third was Usman. He was the member of this Quraysh, and in this period the holy book of Islam, Quran was compiled. Quran was just started to write. And the fourth was Ali. Ali was a caliphate in which there was a civil war started during the Islam, and Islam was divided into 2 parts. First was the Sunni and second was the Shia. The Shia followers were the Abbasid dynasty, and Umayyad dynasty were the follower of Sunni. Two important war fought by the Ali. First of all, the war of Camel, in which the wife of Aisha, wife of Prophet Muhammad, Aisha, defeated by the army of this Ali in 657. This is known as the War of Camel. And in second war, the War of Siffin in the Mesopotamia, the followers of Ali was badly defeated. Ali was killed by a communities, and then after what happened, Kharji communities, and then after the Islam was divided into two parts, Shia and Sunni. Shias were very polite liberals, but Sunnis were very fanatic. Sunnis were the follower of Caliphate, and Shias were the follower of the true Islam of the Prophet Muhammad. Now, what happened after the expansion of these two dynasty, Umayyad dynasty and the Abbasid dynasty? What were the impact on the Islam? How did Islam expand after that? We will discuss in our next episode. After this conversation, I am going to give some important questions. Please write in your notebook. Thank you. Have a nice day.